Welcome back to the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast.
Which episode is this?
45.
45. My age. Ish.
It feels like we haven't been here in a while.
Look, I've got a bit of a fucking bee in my bonnet today, I gotta tell you, okay? And it has to do with Nazis. And it has to do with this diamond industry doing anything for a buck. And I'm a little upset.
Are you?
I'm a little upset
Tell us how
today,
you really
yeah.
feel.
I would like to sit here and joke around today, but there's two bees in my bonnet. Number one is this one, okay? Look, Christie's has decided for money to auction, and there's a growing protest about this, to auction gems that were accumulated as the result of ripping off, of robbing, murdering Jewish people in Germany. And, you know, today the latest person besides us to pile on is the World Federation of Diamond Bourses, which is, you know, I've been in the bourses in the world. I've been a member of the bourses in the world. Good for them. This kind of everything for a dollar has to stop. He's a Nazi. She was married to a Nazi. That's where all the money came from. He was the head guy when they aryanized Germany, and that's what I believe the term they called it, was they aryanized Germany. They decided that it would be okay for pennies on the dollar, literally, to take the Jewish businesses away from them,
Right.
and all the assets. And this is where this guy got his money. And come on, enough's enough. Okay, we have to put up with all this bullshit that I hear all the time. Sorry if I'm swearing today, but
You swear all the time, just not always on camera.
only hockey, really only hockey, okay? So, not basketball, but hockey requires swearing.
That's the
Especially
difference.
the way the Toronto Maple Leafs have been playing, okay? But I'm sorry, it's gotten to the point where I just look at these big companies and go, what the?
Fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, what are you doing? Stop it. It's ridiculous.
So good for the president of the World Federation of Diamond Bourses for
The whole, yes.
She wrote a letter. I mean, you know, what can you really do in that?
What can you do?
With that circumstance?
Right? And I'm sure there'll be an uprising more than there already has been. This is in the news, but this sort of thing's in the news. And, you know, we've been talking about what's going on backstage in the diamond industry. And you're going to be able to see all this when we launch our new website, because, you know, I have a bee in my bonnet. Is there a better way to say that? Right? Is this whole thing about the diamond industry and the jewelry stores perpetuating this absolute BS myth. That could be someone's name, right?
B.S. Smith?
Myth, BS myth, that somehow there's some factor of a mined diamond where you can buy it and it's going to appreciate. It's not. I don't know if you guys who listen to the podcast watch our TikTok or go on our Instagram. I know some of you
Because
do.
he's TikTok famous.
I am TikTok famous. That came up again yesterday, actually, when we were doing a ring for a professional hockey player, speaking of swearing. Yeah, this whole myth that somehow a diamond that comes out of Mother Nature is going to appreciate in value. Look, here's the news. Listen, it's only going to get worse for the mined diamond industry, you know, because of the environmental impact and the ethical impact. And, you know, I tend to not attack De Beers, but some of the things De Beers has done recently, we've reported it here, is unethical and environmentally damaging. Right here in northern Canada, where they were leaking
Yeah, we did a podcast on
mercury into the
this. I'm
environment.
not telling anyone.
And all these mines do. People don't understand that because they're way out in the middle of nowhere, helping, First Nations people apparently, which is their biggest cause now, is the fact that, and look, we're all for that as well,
But it does more harm than good.
and fix the environment. Do what they did in Australia where I am on a bit of a rant this morning, hey?
When are you not?
Right, where they're actually filling in
The
and
holes. All the holes.
the entire mine back to the topographical view, including the trees. In Australia, it's going to take 20 years. We're 3 years out, and they've already started the project.
That should be a requirement, though, I feel. But
Yeah, it isn't. And it's at the end of the day, it's about the money. And look, there's nothing wrong with making lots of money. There's something wrong with doing it when you're supporting Nazis, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
holy smokes. This one really gets me. I'm very familiar. If it wasn't for the Hasidim, I wouldn't be where I am in the diamond business. If it wasn't for, the Hasidim in Antwerp and Israel and the New York where we were recently, I'd be nowhere in this industry. And so I think people who don't stand for something will fall for anything.
Absolutely.
And it's time to stand up. I think I will write Christie's a letter.
Yeah?
Well, you'll write
I'll
it, but
write
yeah,
it,
you'll
and-
write it, but I'll okay.
And
We'll
you'll
say
take the
it's
credit?
me. Yeah, I'll take the credit.
You'll take the
too.
credit,
Yeah,
but I'll
I'm
do
very
all the
good at
work.
that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, so those are a couple of things that are going on today, and
That are current.
that are current, and we do want to stay current, and now we've loosened the throttle a little bit because of, I think, Joe Rogan, and the internet, and we're going to swear a little bit on our podcast, especially during hockey season. What the fuck, Toronto?
I don't know anything
Yeah,
hockey
you don't know
related, so
anything.
maybe you can update me.
So, yeah,
What's
Judy,
going on in the
it's
hockey
just
world?
sports and you are so far removed from each other. Fitness and you are very tight. See how
We're
I
like
said
this.
that?
We're
Like
like
you,
this.
right? Like you, very tight. But
Sports not
yeah,
so much.
sports not so much. I
That's
guess
okay.
there's not a lot of hockey.
I've lived 25 years without knowing sports, and I'll live
Is that
another
all?
25.
25?
Yeah.
I thought
Are you
were
jealous?
Older. No, I thought you were
Are you
older than that. Well, maybe it's because you didn't wear makeup yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess they don't have a lot of hockey in Vietnam,
No.
in China.
I was born here, Colin.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awkward.
yeah. Well, your use of the language is a little bit marginal at times.
Oh my god.
Isn't that awful?
That's terrible.
Hey?
Horrible.
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 So there. Anyway, that's what's going on for me this morning. You got anything? I know we've been busy shipping diamonds. We're shipping a ring right now to HK, Hong Kong, which is China now.
Right. Another one to Myanmar. of
And
all
that's a
places.
3.5 carat we're shipping to Hong
3.5
Kong.
carat.
We
Just
had
over
that
3.5.
4 carat flawless. No, that went to mined, ethically mined, ethically sourced, provenance on the diamond when it comes through us. We know the mines. That's where we're mine to market. We're laboratory to market. So either or, we're non-judgmental unless you're Christie's selling
Nazi diamonds.
right? Like, holy smokes, it's hard to believe how soon we forget. One of the issues with what happened in World War II and the annihilation of millions of Jewish people and other people that the Nazis didn't deem as fit to live.
It's horrible.
Horrible is, let's not forget. Lest we forget. Not just on Remembrance Day, but this is a day to remember this stuff. Yeah, it really has upset me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
On a
not
lighter-
anyway.
On a lighter note, we have Mother's Day coming up, and we're freaking busy.
That's a nice change. Mother's Day. Yeah, my mom passed away, so that's a little depressing too.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just not going to talk this podcast.
I know your mom's alive, though. Are we sending her something?
We're taking her on a cruise, so I feel like that's enough.
Should we talk about, this whole Nazi thing? Well, before I talk about what your mother whispered in my ear when she hugged me.
Oh my God,
Hey,
Colin.
yeah. Well, I think
can
everybody
save this
should
for
know
off
what your mother
camera.
whispered in my ear while she was hugging me.
Okay.
But I'm going to come back to that. This whole Nazi thing goes to provenance. And we have this whole industry that's going on like crazy about provenance. I saw where they can't prove provenance. In fact, this online company out of Australia that was doing the provenance thing, I forget what they're called with, what's it called? I can't think of the term for it right now. On the blockchain.
Oh, yes.
It has gone into receivership because they can't prove it. They can't prove any of it. It's just smoke. Tiffany lies about it. I'm sorry, Tiffany, but it's a lie to tell your clients you know where your diamonds are coming from. Most of them today are being mixed in from Russia. Do you tell your clients that? Ours aren't. If you don't see it, you can't guarantee it. And we see every single one of our diamonds before you do, okay? Anyway, yeah, I'm just rolling. Anyway, provenance. So if you knew your diamond was Nazi,
Would you support it? Would you
would
purchase
you want it? Hope not. You won't be getting it from us. We will block you. Like we do get Nazis who come on and go on about things, and we just block them.
Yeah. We don't need that negativity.
It's disgusting. Anyway, so back to Mother's Day and your mom hug. So before I came along, Judy's life was a shallow. Before you hit on me in the gym.
There's always two sides to a story. Just know that there's always two sides to a story.
Okay, then why don't you tell the story about your mom hug and what she said?
I don't remember what
I
she
think
said.
you do remember
No, I don't.
what I said, what she said to me when she
We went for
whispered
dim sum, my mom, my sisters, and Colin tagged along. And when my mom
kind
said
of the
goodbye
guest
to her,
of honor, really.
Okay, relax. You're the token white boy in the restaurant. My mom and him hugged, and she whispered something into his ear. What was it?
You don't remember?
Please take care of my daughter.
No.
Something like that.
Thank you for taking care of my daughter.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me purpose
Thank
in
you
life.
for lifting her from the quagmire of mediocrity into the limelight of success.
I was 24. I was still developing.
And you are
figuring-
becoming, you're still developing. 24. You're an Asian
Like
woman.
physically, or-
We've already discussed this. What is it? You're a leftover.
I'm a leftover.
You're a leftover, half Chinese, half Vietnamese.
It's okay.
Okay.
Someone will love me one day.
I don't understand it myself.
Someone
I
will
find
love
you
me
quite
one day.
adorable. I love you, just not in that way.
Yeah, same.
Um,
Can you take your hand?
okay, look. Can we get like something I can put my arm on here?
Here.
Like, can we not get
Here.
a prop? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, that'd just be weird. I've warned you about this before. She was hitting on me in the gym. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you're not really my type. Maybe 30 years younger.
That's just cruel.
So we have Mother's Day coming up very soon, and we're busy, as Colin likes to say, AF.
And friendly, that stands for. We're busy, and AF is and friendly.
Yeah, we're so friendly. So if you haven't purchased your mom something nice yet for Mother's Day, just know we ship anywhere in the world, 24 hours.
The world's most beautiful diamonds at prices that defy comparison. And we've gotten some nice orders. We've gotten pendant orders.
And then
We've
diamond
got
stud earrings.
Yeah, lots of
Those
diamond
are,
stud
I
earrings
would
orders.
say,
Like, think of this. A half carat DE color diamond earrings. Well, one of your
VS1
friends just
clarity or
delivered them to
Yeah.
his mom, who said they were the most beautiful diamonds
and they're
she's
going to be
seen.
ordering more.
Right, and
Yeah.
they'll be ordering more for $960 or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. Exactly.
U.S.
And it's funny because we go into a top retailer online.
And they're thousands.
They're thousands.
And that's the thing. We show where price transparency is going to be a big part of our new website. And we're launching a new website. We are the Global Diamond Broker. I guess I can start to announce this now. We've kind of skirted around it. It is at rarerock.com. We're going to be, what are we referred to now as in the industry? We're referred to as a disruptor. So we're disrupting, and it's time that it's disrupted. And really what Rare Rock is about is a new luxury. I was listening to one of the ancient oracles. You must wonder where I come up with this stuff. His first name's Martin. I'm not going to say his last name, and I have a lot of respect for this guy.
Mr. Martin.
Yeah, but we're not going to get into name calling or calling people out. But he's an ancient oracle in the business, and the guy is a brilliant guy. What he's done in the business is remarkable. But he was talking the other day, and I listened to all his material, is how much he hates millennials. And I love millennials because they get it. This is an educated, intelligent generation where technology leads the way. Like it's this whole grading system with diamonds that, the industry is still trying to perpetuate this myth of value that is just not true. It's never been true. It's never been true since way back in 1939 when the concept of the 4 C's came out, really to help De Beers sell their garbage, really. Because if you knew what I knew, and I can only ever talk about what I knew about the industry after 40 years, although I don't look at it, you would buy what we recommend. For the value, for the, we'll be talking on the site about the diamond paradigm and what it's all about. If you're one of our clients listening, you already know. It's not about buying these, it's about owning them and owning them forever. Of course you have to get value, but at the end of the day, it's beauty. I was reading through documents as we prepare the copy for the site, and, I'm talking about the only return is beauty. Way back in 1989, when I started a very successful diamond business called Diamonds Direct.
That's still operating in the States as a retailer.
That's right,
now.
that as a huge retailer in the United States. But that's my karma, I guess, is they're a huge retailer now. But yeah, it's so there's a lot going on as usual in the diamond business. It's funny because we subscribe to Google Alerts, and if you guys saw the amount of news that comes up on various aspects of the diamond industry every day, this is like no other industry in the world, I think, where people are always interested. They always want to know what's going on. And if there's one thing we're trying to do is lift that veil, is take our clients backstage, is show them things that other people, you millennials who we love.
We love
right?
millennials.
Well, they're we just did a ring for a millennial who's a master's in computers, and who shopped all over the place looking for his diamond. And of course, he's gone with us. I say, of course.
Of course.
Everybody who talks with us does. Because of a number of things, and one of the things that was important to him is, he said to us, tell your clients to ask their jeweler. If they don't do certain things, right, then don't buy from them. And he's right. Like, there's...
Didn't you say evidence-based quality or evidence-based...
decision-making, really. I mean, we live in a time of AI. I mean, AI helps us grade our diamonds for you. Won't do it for us. There's no, you look around and jewelers would be going, oh, it's a GH color. There's no 2 colors in a diamond. In fact, when you get down to it, which, by the way, is the most important consideration, and it's not color, It's the absence of color in terms of beauty, in terms of the prism effect, which is really what you want in your diamond.
You're going to say there's levels to the color scale too.
The
right?
prism effect is really what you want in your diamond. Oh, sorry, I'm
Appreciate
making
it
noise
if you
again.
didn't do that. Thank you.
Because when she edits, we do all this in-house, by the way.
I do all of this in-house. What do you do?
I'm the talent.
Sorry, you're the star of the show.
Okay, I'm
but
the talent.
I do everything in-house. Don't take credit from my
Well,
work.
but you don't. You're not very AF when you do it. Let me just say that, okay?
Oh, really?
You're kind of AB.
Rude.
When you're doing she puts her headset on, she runs around. I'm
put my
going
little
somewhere
feet
else to edit. Right? Like, it's quite traumatic watching her edit the podcast
Why?
for me. I have fear. Remember when I used to go, get me out of here. Anyway, don't buy Nazi diamonds.
Don't buy Nazi diamonds. Know where your diamonds come from. Know
Get
its
your
provenance.
mother a Mother's Day diamonds. You know, De Beers had one thing right. Diamonds are forever. They still are, and this has not been threatened. You know, we're doing a number of podcasts and Instagram posts. You had your big Instagram.
I know, I did really well in one of my recent Instagram
Like
posts. I'm so
thousands,
proud.
tens of thousands of people liked it. We didn't pick up a whole lot of followers like we do when I do
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Can we
just-
focus on
I'm
the positives?
just saying, okay?
Let's
It was
focus
really
on the
good.
positives.
What was I talking about there? AB? Oh yeah, so Mother's Day, get your mom a diamond pendant, a diamond earrings, diamond bracelets are doing well with us these days.
A tennis chain, a gorgeous 16-inch tennis chain.
Necklace, yeah.
Yeah.
Tennis chain, yeah.
Well, I went like this.
Oh, did you? Oh, like the one
Like-
you were wearing?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to represent something? Like, we're a podcast. They don't really see you, they're listening, okay? Just
I
so
would
you
think
know.
most of our listeners come from the viewership, so they view our video. Because look how cute we are.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Hey?
Look how cute I am.
I had a hater yesterday tell me,
You're a tryhard?
no, I'm old. I'm an old something.
Well, he's not wrong about that part. Oh, sorry.
Just because I rejected your advances when we first met, I think you need to get over it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of up to date in the diamond world. Look for our new website. We will officially launch on. Let me handle this, okay? Just to get it right. Not national. Canada does not have, or the U.S. We don't have a national elephant day, but there is a global elephant day, and we are the global diamond broker. That won't change. Rare Rock, the brand, will be the most beautiful diamond. Rare Rock really is the democratization of luxury in the diamond world. And this is what we've been supplying our clients for, well, before you came along, for decades. Is, you know, we get people now, we talk about this, where, you know, everywhere we go, my mom's diamond's the most beautiful in the room, I want to get it from you. They don't talk like this, and I don't know why I'm talking like this right now. And, yeah, anyway, I'll go back to my regular voice here. But yeah, the only return is beauty. That's the difference. That's the diamond paradigm. It doesn't cost more. You just need to know how to get it, right? And I mean, we're half the price of everybody else anyway. Like, you go on to any of these big online retailers, I think we got to talk about this. Look, we appreciate all the cards and letters. Is there anything else you want to add there, pretty face? Or?
Get your mom something nice for Mother's Day.
Yeah, or we're going to tell.
See you next week, guys.
Listen, God bless. Great to see you guys. Just say no to Nazis.